Hey, how y'all doing, man? Thanks for joining in. It's Nell Zone Real Estate. Today's video, I want to talk about how to set up an LLC for real estate, okay? With an emphasis on single member LLCs, okay? I'm going to just briefly touch on 4 topics regarding it. The first one, obviously, what is the definition of a single member LLC, okay? Number 2, how you can go online and do the formation of the LLC. Simple steps, real quick, easy, fast. And what to do afterwards once you form it. And then most importantly, I'm going to give you some tips regarding the benefits, tax benefits, advantages, considerations when dealing with real estate and why this is the best formulation of the corporation, okay? Some huge tips here. So stay tuned to the end. Little side note about me. I've been a real estate investor here in the local Miami area for the last 15 years. I've held my licenses as a real estate agent, mortgage broker, understand credit, can give you consultation with that, and I continue to own as well a tax preparation company here locally. And what I'm about to say is giving you tips and things that I wish I knew when I first started out that would have saved me a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So, these things here are crucial, okay? So getting right into it. Boom. Definition of a single member LLC. I mean, it's just like it sounds, okay? But basically, it's a structure. Now, LLC stands for Limited Liability Corporation. And basically what it is that you're personally not liable for any of the debts or any of the liabilities of the corporation, okay? That's the safeguard there with this particular setup, okay? Now, it's very easy to do. You go online, depending on your city and state, you go to your Secretary of State website, okay? Go into the, how to form a corporation or corporations, right? You go in there, once you get in, you go into the search tab and you type in the name of your company, the one you want to choose, obviously with LLC at the end, okay? 2 things you gotta be leery of, okay? First of all, you wanna make sure that nobody else has that name, okay, within your state. And the thing with this is you're looking throughout the state, all right? Now, the second thing, as far as the name's concerned, right? Once you get that and the name is available under your Secretary of State website, the next thing you want to look into is probably do a Google search, all right? And see if that particular name of that company has a bad reputation online. Because, a lot of things, they stay on Google for years and years and years. I had to learn it the hard way. I opened up a company, an LLC here in the state of Florida, and I was working a wholesale deal, and I was talking to a client. He wanted to think about it. He did a little research on the company. Come to find out, the name of that company is also a name of a company in Arizona, the state of Arizona. So under Google, it showed that this company had fraud, a bunch of, legal problems, bad reputation, okay? I had to quickly tell him that has nothing to do with us. It was, or whoever those people were, that's a different state, trust and understand that, this is a different state, we're a different company, we're not those people, okay? But the point is, not to go any further into that story, is that, we still got the deal, and I'll tell you guys that story another time, but it's something that you want to be leery of. Especially when you're dealing with people and, things that may reflect a bad reputation on the name, okay? Now, what you do is once you find that, okay, you're gonna go in and there's gonna be step-by-step directions as you navigate through the site, okay? You're gonna have to put together what's called the Articles of Organization, all right? And being that it's a single member corporation, it's pretty simple because you're just going to put your personal information, address, name. You don't have to worry about social or anything like that at this point. And you go in and you just basically fill out the application. You got to have a title. It can be anywhere from an owner, managing member, director. They'll have like a subheadings there where you can like pick one of those. Okay, really doesn't hold too high regard because remember it's a single member LLC. Okay, and now right after you do that, you go in, you pay your state filing fees, find out how much, and then you also know the time delay once it gets posted, because this piece of paper that you print out is going to have basically the records that you're going to want to keep in one specific place. Okay. And then most importantly, the next thing that happens is you're going to need to get what's called an EIN number, which stands for Employer Identification Number. Okay, it's what the IRS uses for identifying a business. Okay, or tax identification number. All right. Once you set up, your corporation. Now, understand that I have links in my, website with all of this information. Okay. And, to the IRS, you go there, it's another link there. But if you have any questions at all, obviously, you can contact us through our website at capitaltaxes.com. You'll see it on our website there. If you have any questions on how to, put together the articles of incorporation, or if you have any problems, trying to figure out, getting the EIN number or whatnot, okay? Because that's crucial. You need that EIN number along with the state registration in order to open up a bank account, okay? That's what's gonna be your next step once you retrieve all that information. You wanna open up a bank account, okay? In addition to your articles of organization, there's a part where you're gonna need to have a registered agent. Now, a couple different ways you can look at that. Now, typically a registered agent is someone that holds a license, such as an attorney, a CPA, an accountant, that prepares this kind of information for you. But I'm telling you that it's a do-it-yourself kind of situation where you can actually put yourself as a registered agent. Okay. Now, typically, a little tip here is if you don't have an office space, you may want to use either a post office address, or some address. UPS offers them as well, where you can get a membership for a year where your mail can go there and it looks like a legitimate regular address. Okay, because sometimes you want to keep your your name with your home address kind of private. I'm going to say kind of private. You want to keep it private due to all the fraud that's going on. People can easily hack into things and steal your information. So it's just a little tip there. Okay. So after you get your EIN, with either our help, we can help you get that right away. I have the links in my description where to get it. You can contact us for any kind of assistance needed, and we'll help you out. But there's also what's called an operating agreement that you're going to need. Okay, and this comes crucial whenever you're purchasing a piece of property and you're going through the closing documents with title and things like that. You're going to need to provide an operating agreement. So that is also crucial. We do provide that service for you as well. Like I said, again, links are in our description. And finally, the most important reason why you want to do it as a single member entity is pertaining to real estate in these factors. When you're wholesaling, fixing, flipping properties and things like that, is because there's a lot of tax advantages that come with that. Okay, a big tip here is that, like, once you're in doing and buying your own properties by using hard money lenders or private lenders, they're going to need all of these items that I'm talking about now: operating agreement, EIN number, obviously your state accreditations, accreditations, they're going to need all that information. Okay, so it's crucial that, you know, when you are starting to buy to fix and flip strategy, that you already have your LLC already established. Okay, I'm not going to get into the legal laws of every state because I don't know. Again, this is an educational video, and you know, it's at your discretion. Okay, anyway, I hope this helps. I know I wanted to just kind of give you the 1, 2, 3s of this video to kind of keep it sweet and short to the point, but opening an LLC is not as difficult as it may seem. It's definitely a plus when you're wholesaling, fixing and flipping properties, that you have your bank account set up, you know, for escrows and wiring money to the title company and things like that. You don't want to be held personally liable for things, and it's just a safeguard for you. So I hope these videos help. Like I said, all the links that I spoke about will be in my description, and I'll see you all next time.